All right, Virgo, we are going to do a reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We are going to focus on new love in this reading. So we're going to see where you are in terms of new love, if you're ready, do you want it, what you can do to get new love, and who is possibly your new romantic partner. So let's go ahead and get started for Virgo. What is Virgo's past love situation? What are they coming out of? What is their past love situation for Virgo, please? Virgo's past love situation. Justice. So you may have been married and you could have been married and you're now divorced, with justice being in the past. What is Virgo's current love situation? What is Virgo's current love situation? Virgo's current love situation. Okay, we have the King of Cups. So this is supposed to be for those who are not in a relationship. So as the King of Cups being your love situation, some of you may be single mothers, single fathers. I feel like you're loving. You may have water in your chart. You may have Libra in your chart here with justice. So you're open to love, I feel like. But you may have like a family as well, like children may be in the picture. So Ace of Wands, but you're ready. You're ready for something new. You're ready for adventure, because the Ace of Wands is adventure. So some of you, depending on how the cards come out, if you are like a single parent, you may not even want something that's like settling down, but some of you may. So let's see what happens with the rest of the reading. So where is Virgo currently? What is Virgo's current energy? Virgo's current energy. We have the Ten of Cups in reverse. Is Virgo ready for a new relationship? Is Virgo ready for a new relationship? Five of Pentacles. How does Virgo feel about a new relationship? Knight of Swords. What does Virgo do that's repelling new relationships? What are they doing that repels new relationships? The World. What is something Virgo can do to focus on attracting the right partner? What can Virgo do to focus on attracting the right partner? Judgment. Some of you, it's clearing up loose ends in a previous relationship. For a lot of the Virgos watching, I feel like possibly there was some type of a marriage here, and that's like you're separated. You're not with that person, but there's still like loose ends. There's still maybe the divorce isn't quite complete, or there's still a lot of things going on there. So it's completing that cycle fully. When and how will Virgo meet someone new? We have the Page of Wands in reverse, and a card to represent their future partner, Temperance. Okay, so along the same lines that I was talking about, as far as for those of you where you're in a situation where you're possibly divorced or separating from someone, there's children involved, cycles that still need to be closed, children involved. And so when there's children involved, the parent of that child, your ex-spouse, will always be in the picture for the most part, right? So you may be dealing or maybe meeting someone who's a Sagittarius, or with this Temperance energy. This is about balance and compromise. So it could be a situation where you're meeting someone who is going to have to, also blend their life in with all that you have going on in your life, children and all of that, exes, whatever the case. They may also have a family. They may also have children. So there could be a blending of children, like a blending of families here. I do see like passion, inspiration, fun. Some of you could be meeting a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We do have Page of Wands as when and where you'll be meeting someone, and Temperance, which is a Sagittarius energy. So in the new energy, it's looking like it's a fire sign. It's looking like there is potential for something fun, something exciting, but there's also what I see here is compromise. So, where you are right now is the Ten of Cups in reverse. So, Ten of Cups upright is like, it's a family situation. It's the house, the home, the kids, the dog, the cat. So, there's a disconnection from that. So, definitely some type of separation, whether you were married or not, living together, something like that. But there's a separation and living a long term, a family type of a situation. Or some of you were just dealing possibly with like a Libra or a water sign. And there's a disconnect there. It's like, to me, it's like there's trouble in a connection with the Ten of Cups. There's trouble in paradise. So, a connection, a relationship, whether it was a marriage with kids or it was just a relationship, it was like that is falling apart. So if you're ready for a new relationship, we have the Five of Pentacles. I feel like in a way, yes, but there's also this Five of Pentacles where it's like there's just a lot going on. I feel in this reading there's a lot going on with you. Like you are open to a relationship, you want it, but you also just have finances and bills and possibly children to pay for and take care of. Some of you may have to pay child support if the children are not living with you. How do you feel about a new relationship, the Knight of Swords? So again, I do feel like wanting a relationship, but I also feel you being very busy. So it's like the person's going to have to be able to adjust to your life and what you have going on, because there's just a lot going on here. You may be talking to people, but you also are in an energy of who can match, who can fit in to this situation, who can fit in with what I have going on here. What you're doing that's repelling relationships, the world, possibly not time, possibly still like with the world, maybe a cycle isn't quite end or closed. So you haven't quite, like, again, the divorce paperwork isn't finalized. There's things that aren't finalized. Some of you maybe are still stuck on the past a little bit, still wanting that connection to work with your family. So not letting a cycle finish. Some of you maybe you do travel a lot. And so there's that can throw people off in a relationship too, as far as them not wanting to deal with someone who's never around or always gone. Also integration. So again, it's like being able to bring someone into your life, make space for someone in your life because you have so much going on. So it's like maybe being able to juggle a new relationship, juggle bringing someone in and blending families, blending them into your family and what you have going on. Something you can do to attract the right relationship. So judgment, using your best judgment here. Allowing a cycle to close, allowing something that's over to end, and being resolute about that and being open and willing to start new. Because some of you, it's like, yeah, I'll take a relationship if it's there, but you're so focused on work, you're so focused on the kids, you're so focused on school, you're so focused on this, you're that, you're constantly going. And you're not really taking time possibly to allow people to come into your life. Tell me about judgment. I want to know more about judgment as what they can do to focus on bringing in the right relationship. Also, having judgment about who you let in, again, who you're letting into your life, especially if you have kids, who are you letting in around your children. And if you don't have kids, it's who you're just letting into your life. Having clear judgment on what it is that you want and the people that you're dating, that you are being introduced to or that you're meeting, really being sure that this is a person that is going to match your lifestyle. You guys are on the same page. Do you get along? Are you oil and vinegar? We have the North Node purpose. Yeah, do they fit your purpose? Are they on the same are you guys on the same page? Are you going in the same direction? You don't want to make the same mistakes that were made back here that caused justice in this justice situation, a situation that was possibly unfair, but I see justice a lot as divorce, especially if it's in the past. A lot of you have just gotten divorced, or maybe you got divorced a few years ago, but having judgment in what you are bringing in, and because if you want something long term, you want something loving, you want something passionate as well. But are they on the same page as me? So, Page of Wands in the reverse. When and where you meet somebody new. I feel like when you kind of open yourself up to exploring new options, to exploring dating, to getting out there and dating and releasing yourself from toxicity and bonds, or it doesn't even have to be that it's that toxic, but I feel like there's a lot of you have things that you have responsibilities and you are responsible, but let loose a little bit, have some fun. 'Cause I'm seeing this as Virgos who have a lot of responsibilities and you're quite responsible. You take care of your responsibilities and you may need to actually just kind of have a little bit of fun sometimes. Get out there and mingle and mix and explore. The Page of Wands is an energy that likes to explore. And with the Ace of Wands, it's like you're being presented with something brand new, like something very inspiring. You may want to feel inspired again in a relationship. It may be that something makes you feel inspired, or someone you're waiting for someone that inspires you, or you're just getting out there and exploring, exploring. Get online. I say that because the world can often mean online dating. Some of you may be meeting someone that's at a distance as well. So there's an opportunity here with someone possibly at a distance. So there again comes in the compromise here with the temperance. How do we meet up? How do we make it work? Will I live with you? Will I move to your city? Will you move to mine? Or just how do we make a long distance relationship work? But I do feel like letting go of some toxic patterns, possibly being maybe too serious and not being open to love. Tell me about this person, this new romantic partner for Virgo. We have Temperance, so possibly a Sagittarius. Maybe even a Leo or an Aries, but I'm getting fire energy. Tell me about this new person for Virgo, this new romantic partner. Tell me about this person. What's going on with them? Who are they? So we have family and we also have same sex. So this could be a person that is maybe this is a same sex relationship or you're going to be interested in that in the future. But it could also be just having things in common. I'm using energy, expanded community, similar frequency. You may feel very close with this person, like they may feel very family oriented with this person, unconditional love, accept you at all costs, sacrifice for you. So this is an energy that I feel like, throughout with all the things that you have going on in your life, this is going to be someone who's going to be they're going to be willing to compromise. They're going to be willing to travel. They're going to be willing to take on your children and or blend families. They're going to be willing to, if it is a same sex situation, it's about how to, maybe family members have an issue with it. Society has an issue with it, you know? So it's how do we make this work? Temperance is all about how do we make this work? And I feel like this is an individual who's going to be willing to make this work with you. Tell me about this person. Tell me about what's going on with this person that Virgo is getting ready to meet. So some of you may be interested in exploring something different. And that may be going towards like a same sex if you've not had that relationship before. They may be younger than you as well. Tell me about this person here, but they don't have to be younger than you. Tell me about this energy. Tell me about what's going on with this person, please. Lovers and what came out. Concern. So yeah, I feel like for some of you, there's a decision here about opening up to possibly a same-sex relationship. Or maybe you meet someone who's bisexual, and so it's like, do you want to deal with that? Is that an issue for you? But it is a decision that maybe there's some type of concern because maybe other people have a concern, maybe family members have a concern, or you having a concern. And if it's not about a same sex, then it's just about you could be a different culture, you could be different religion, you could be different race. And, you know, depending on what family you're born into, they may have an issue with you dating outside of your culture, dating outside of your race, dating outside of your religion. So lovers is typically, it can be about, I don't see third party. What I'm seeing is a decision to be in a relationship with someone based on something that needs to be based on some type of like society issue, or it's just based on maybe some differences that you guys have like in your love language or communication style or something like that. But I feel like you have a strong bond to this person, or there will be. But there will be something that's going to take, it's going to take compromise and making something work and letting go of fears or toxic thinking patterns or things that keep you feeling like you can't make things work. You can't have the kind of life that you want. You can't be happy. Toxic thinking patterns, Eight of Swords type of energy, feeling stuck, not being able to go after what you want because you feel like you can't be free to be you, or if it's not about that, again, then it's just like an issue where possibly family could just be like in the way. Someone might live at home with their parents, or the parents live with them. It's like blending of a situation. I just see a lot of it's going to take work, but I do feel like you guys are going to, you're going to feel very, there's going to be a lot of passion. You guys are going to feel a deep connection towards one another. And it's, do I, judgment, we were talking about judgment here. Do I go towards what makes me happy? Do I go towards what I want? Do I make a relationship work? Do I let go of old thinking patterns that hold me back from my happiness? Tell me about the Ace of Wands. This is, I mean, it's really all this here with this new person, but I just want to get a card for the Ace of Wands, new love situation. I just feel like you're going to have a lot of passion. It's going to be passionate. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be tempting. But there is going to be some type of judgment, some type of a decision that you're going to be making on whether or not you want to have this relationship. We have feminine here. So a lot of you could be a feminine dealing with another feminine, or just your woman going to be dealing with another woman possibly. or vice, or you could be a man. It doesn't really matter. I don't know, but I just feel like you're going to be stepping into your power. You look very attractive here with this Ace of Wands and this feminine energy. Very attractive, very sexual, very sexy is kind of what I'm getting. I'm getting like a very femme fatale type of an energy here. Like you're just kind of stepping into your own almost. Trust your intuition here. Trust your intuition. Maybe meditation will help to get clarity on what the best step is, what is the best thing for me to do. You know, what should you do? Because I feel like that's going to be the thing here, is how to make something work. Should you making a decision on whether or not you want to be with someone. So let's get a card of advice for Virgo, and then we'll be done. Advice, Two of Air. So this is being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, pretending there is no problem. So don't do that. The Two of Air is like Libra Moon energy. A lot of Libra in this reading too, as far as judgment, justice. The Two of Air, you have a decision to make, you have a choice to make about something. So don't let things stale out. Don't deny situations. Don't. Two of Air can be a situation where like I don't want to deal with it. Just leave me alone. Then it just turns into a stalemate. Can't make a decision. Use your judgment here and make a decision. Follow your purpose and your inner calling. Listen to your intuition. Okay, that is what I have for you, Virgo. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that this was helpful, and good luck to you, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.